to be in bad company. I want to come where I got some people that's pulling for me and praying for me and supporting me, and no matter what I've done. And Jesus could look beyond my faults and see my needs. Why should you judge me? But what will cause people to waver is when they get here, Brenda, and the people that they thought should love on them don't love them like they ought to. Then they begin to waver because they say, I can't even get no love at the church. The place you ought to be able to come to today, and you ought to be able to get some love at the church. You ought to be able to get somebody to smile, and no matter what will happen in your life, no matter what I know about you. You ought to get somebody that is they have your back. And while we at that subject, you ain't the only one that's been at the place that somebody didn't like you. Let me try that again. You ain't the only somebody they was talking about. They've been talking about you and your family. But that didn't stop you in the past. I don't like when church folk get real churchy because people who didn't know the Lord start talking about them and they start to waver in their faith. You need to know that's the kind of stuff that's going to make you a better person. When you can take some stuff and keep on going. Ain't nothing like laughing in somebody's face when you know they done talked about you. And then when you get the same person they talked about, now they need to get a blessing from you. Kill me for my purpose. Because for this cause, I won't bless you just because you don't know how to be a blessing. I'm going to teach you how to be a blessing to somebody. Got to know how to encourage somebody. They said provoke to good works. That's the other part of that. You got to provoke to good works. That means, and he uses the word provoke here in my last couple minutes. He uses the word provoke, and he gets this word provoke means to do it in a forceful way. You got to push love on some people. Push love on some people. Sometimes people don't know how to receive love. When you don't know how to love yourself, you're in trouble. There's a whole lot of folk that don't know how to love themselves. And sometimes when you're trying to love them, they don't know how to receive love. And so you got to push love up on them and show them and display love. Because they past hurts, they past disappointments with people. You know, you can't blame for not knowing how to receive love. But once they get it, and you provoke people to good works, what does that mean? That means I can tell you all my business and you not tell nobody. I can pour out to you. And I can share with you, and I can trust when I leave the room. Gonna still be the same. I'm looking for a church this morning that don't have to judge nobody, but just in case you done had one too many drinks, I don't care what kind of